Panda. I got broads in Atlanta. Just to throw me in the family. Credit cards and the scammers. Getting no licks in the band. Legacies.
Hey. Welcome in, cakers. Here we go with the Tornado Challenge. As you see, we're sitting pretty at 10 wins and 1 loss. It's been a white knuckle. Challenge mode is super sweaty right now for us higher ranked players, but a good time out there in that challenge mode battle arena we have. The little tiny spoonful of sugar definitely will help that salty battle arena go down, cake fam. So here we see the Tornado Challenge. Cards that deal AOE, the area of effect damage, have increased stats. So you've got Nathan, Dark Mage Craig, Mephisto, President Garrison, Nelly. I feel like there's somebody else out there, maybe some tweak action somewhere. Wonder Twerk is like level 3 based on the challenge right now. Go check out the developer update. The list is really short. I've been playing this whole time here and totally forgot to put Nathan in the deck. So into the battle arena we go. Let's have a good time out there and see if forgetting to put Nathan in the deck this whole time has got rewards and juicy nectar written all over it. This is our second attempt at challenge mode today. We went 6-3 earlier. Oh goodness, 6-3, and it takes a little bit longer to get out there into that battle arena as well. I'm gonna open up my apparatus that holds my towel stuff. We definitely have our towel right here, but I don't know how long this powwow is going to take with just 2 matches. If we can get 2 solid wins, that is. You know, don't put your cart ahead of your horse, I think is the way that saying goes. So active players, we've got Pez here. Oh, Pezzo. Let's have a good game here against Pezzo. We're going to start out with our little Space Warrior token here. A nice little 2-drop person to put on the field to explore what our opponent is doing over there. They go with the big guns here and put out the juice. So we do have our nice little poison stacked here as well. And we're just kind of waiting to see if we get one more card over here from our opponent. And they go with the nice little Bradley play in the back there. That's going to put a little bit of hurt onto us from their range units they had surfing the field there for a brief moment. And as you can see there, the big Mephisto up in the sky. We got to go ahead and try to spend this Warboy Twerk here to get the damage done. Our opponent swiftly puts down that little Butters. Oh my. Freezes up everyone. But they're going to have to play here because that Warboy Twerk and that Timmy definitely can get a lock on that new kid. We're going to lift up that Nathan one time just to get some damage started. See if Warboy Twerk can finish off that bar. So again, with the big AoE punch here from the Super Craig, be careful, cakers. You can see he's taking on this even boosted up Nelly. And she's getting her can cranked right now. And the opponent sets that big huge coon right there in front of that bomb chucking Nathan, making it a little difficult for us to get to that Nathan. Oh goodness. So we got to be careful here again. The Nelly and the Nathan on the super punch right now, but we starting to get a little bit of that sky AoE damage here with our Terrence Mephisto. A nice play here by the opponent, putting down the little Wonder Twerk, and we'll play this into a nice Warboy Twerk ourselves. Get rid of that Belf, grab up another bar here, and he's gonna have to play again because the little fella here starts chucking stuff at that new kid. So we'll get our Mysterion out here to try to help with the big hurt that is the President Garrison. Nelly here will help us defend a bit, and thankfully the shot goes and hits us right in the new kid there. Keeps our Nelly alive on the field. We'll use our little Jimmy here to try to shut down this charge. We see the big DSR come in. The Dark Mage Craig over there has that boosted AoE damage today as well, so think about using him in your red decks as well, Cake Fam. So we'll boost up our little Scott Malkinson, and we'll say a good game, a well played. Wow, the clock was ticking down. I had such tunnel vision on the field, I didn't even realize the clock was moving so swiftly. Goodness, Cakers. Goodness, goodness. Into the towel. Into the towel. Let's powwow if you got him, Cake Fam. Let's try out RNGesus one more time in this battle arena. See if we can get ourselves a victory here and get into that juicy nectar. Like I said, we've opened up 6 packs already, but we're going to see if we can collect the final battle tokens along the rest of the reward nectar path down there. And of course, just get all that juicy stuff and put it in our inventory. Now again, it is very sweaty out there in that challenge mode battle arena, depending on where you're at. But you know, eat that pastry, put that spoonful of sugar in your mouth, just have a good time out there, Cake Fam. Just go in and towel it up and enjoy yourself. You'll probably have a much more relaxed feeling out there in that battle arena. From Chef's Elites, we've got Sergeant Stinkfinger. I love it, dude. Sergeant Stinkfinger. Let's have a good game here against the Sergeant Stinkfinger. One more time, we get that Warboy Twerk shaped like a space warrior up there in the air, and you see the opponent straight away goes with that Nathan, puts out the bombing Bradley as well. Oh my. We get lucky there with the biff from the Chaos, but we see that super punch coming in. That super punch is dangerous. And of course, with the Bradley still allowing the Nathan over here to chuck those bombs, oh my, he's going to do the damage. So we need to get our Jimmy over there and let him do some damage here. You see the super punch just beating the snot out of our aliens over there. The Nelly's going to help out a little bit with the Nomies. What a crazy time that was right there next to our new kid. Oh my goodness. So Nelly and the little tiny Timmy trying to get it done here. We're going to go ahead and get our Mysterion rolling up as we see the big tank come into the field today. And a nice defense with Nelly over there from the opponent as well. We're going to keep pushing forward with our nice little super punch as well. And he's got the minus on top of him right now, but he's going to lose that in just a moment and be a little bit more effective. Of course, the Chaos comes in, puts the damage down. Timmy should be able to die right before Chaos hits him one more time. I thought Timmy would get off one more hit, Cake Fam. No doubts there. So we got a good game going on here, and we'll see the Mephisto come up into the sky to take on the little Mysterion. Out comes the Bradley one more time. And let's go ahead and utilize our lesser costing units here, and we'll go ahead and push out our Warboy Twerk as well. That'll help us with the AoE damage from the Super Craig and help us get a little bit further onto this other side of the field with units that can get to that new kid from a distance. So the Nathan back there chucking the bombs again, but the bar is definitely gonna fall. He gets the Mephisto from all the way across the field. Goodness gracious. So again, we forgot the Nathan in this deck. With a deck we loosely explored a little bit earlier today, we did have Nathan in tow, but as we experimented after the 6 and 3 run with a few more differing cards, we decided that we could absolutely forget Nathan. So forgetting Nathan we did, and it looks like we're going to be able to get a 1-bar victory here nonetheless. That's a good game, a well played to you there, Sergeant Stinkfinger. I love that name, it's hilarious. I hope you have a good time out there in your challenge mode battle arena, earning and burning your juicy nectars today. Cakers, this has been a fun deck. You know, again, don't set it in stone here. You can see here the little deck button I'm going to press. I always forget this little thing's available. It's a new feature. We've got Super Craig there. He's got great AoE distance, and several times I was able to win by just 1 bar victories in the challenge mode battle arena today because the opponent forgot just how far away that Super Craig can start punching that new kid. And a level 4 common Super Craig definitely has no issues taking on a Zap Cannon at like 1/3 health and still getting off those 3 punches and taking that bar. So if they've spent or used their energy in other areas, that Super Craig can be damaging. He's got the boost today with the plus 20%, um, being an AoE damage card. Again, the Nelly there with the boost at the plus 20% on AoE damage. She was awful helpful with catapult Timmy cannon fodders, little assassins coming at you. Of course, people are playing Nomis and Rats today because of the possible big tanks out there. She was very, very helpful. Get out there and use her if you need to, Cakers. She's got the boost. Terrence Mephisto as well, getting that boost from the AoE damage. He's a nice range unit you can stick in the back there. You saw the opponents there trying to utilize that Bradley today. In my opinion, Bradley is not necessary. He does make it fun, I guess, if you want to say, because you can get a lot of ranged out there. DMC, Catapult Timmy, maybe Dr. Timothy, Belf. You know, you can have a lot of fun with that red and purple deck, and that's what I ran during the 6 and 3 run earlier today. Warboy Twerk here, guys, gals, Cakers. He's going to help speed up those units surprisingly. And he's also got the distance to stay away from that Zap Cannon and still get that new kid. Survives the blast typically and can go back up there and still create a problem. So you've got Scott Malkinson, a nice little 2-drop apple juice man. A lot of people not really on board with the Scott Malkinson just yet, but if you keep his charge rolling, Scott Malkinson can stay on the field for the whole battle if you've timed it correctly. If you get his nice little apple juice charge going on, I mean, you can have a good time with that 2-cost Scott Malkinson. And at 2-drop cost, he's almost as efficient as an assassin, you know. But don't chisel that in stone again. That's my opinion as well, Cake Fam. You've got Terrence and Phillip in there, a little expensive for what's going on, but they definitely do offer some good defense after the opponent has dropped their poison or after they've utilized their DSR. It gets 2 more units out there on the field very quickly to protect some of those other units. Now, if they're using Alien Queen Red, all the units are going to fall down and go kaboom. It seems most of the 20%ers that I've taken a gander at today survive the poison, and then of course you've got other units out there, Dr. Timothy, etc., that survive that poison in challenge mode. So keep that in mind as well. You've got Space Warrior Token there. I really enjoy starting out the match with him rather than dropping that slow Dr. Timothy right away. Sometimes I'll put that Mysterion right in the back of the new kid, depending on the first card I may see for my opponent if I haven't chosen to set one yet. But Space Warrior Token in the top or the bottom corner really can get you up and on that new kid unexpectedly, depending on character placement from your opponent. Dr. Timothy sits in the back. He lifts you up in the sky, takes you to space camp, as the Roman would say. We've got our Jimmy there. He's Enforcer style, stopping the charges from those cards that may or may not have those charges that are going to be effective against you. More importantly, against that big old President Garrison, or when you see that crazy Som deck out there even. We've got Mysterion as well. Again, set him in the back, start him out, have a good time. He'll rotate back onto the field, and he'll start creating some problems and adding some additional bodies on your current pushes or additional bodies on your defensive areas near your new kid. You've also got the visitors there. Again, they're going to die from the poison. The Labard DSR combo cuts them up pretty well. But, you know, if they're on the field, you can force a poison from time to time. I think a lot of folks are probably running Nathan in this slot, but, you know, I accidentally forgot to put Nathan in the deck, as we mentioned. So, aliens, you know, do what you must out there, Cakers. We had a good time with the deck, using our poison when it was time to use our poison. I try to be very greedy with it instead of striking super early. And keeping particular AoE defensive persons on the ground like Super Punch or Nelly. in front of those units that were still on their way to my new kid, and being really greedy with the poison. The AoE damage combined with the poison surprises that opponent and takes those cards off the field and allows you to continue pushing forward with your units that survive defensively. So that's the little deck we put together and had some fun with, Cake Fam. We hope you get out there and enjoy it as well. We're going to dive into the juicy nectar here real quick. We've got our 450 tokens. Let's keep rolling steady. I don't know how long Mobazin lets me record for, to be honest, so we'll keep this powwow cruising as we get these materials here. We'll take a quick break and hit this towel once or twice. Into that powwow. And into our people packs here. Like I said, we were able to collect 6 of these packs earlier today in our first run through. We're getting a nice amount of rares. Of course, we appreciate the coins and the materials as well. And we like to see the epics as they start rolling out a little bit more so here in the challenge mode. I've noticed over the last few weeks. I apologize for not getting too many challenge mode videos out there in the last several weeks. You know, like I said, my goats got attacked by coyotes. I've been up a lot with them. One of my gals that was attacked that survived was pregnant, and she just dropped her kid. Today is day number 4. So I've been spending a lot of time out doing what I can to make sure the goats are well off. Of course, my little cat jumped off her cat tower and injured her back legs. They were dragging, and her tail was for about a week and a half here now. But here she is getting a little bit stronger. The tail is responsive, and the back legs are moving well. We need to get her right leg moving a little bit more so. Miss Lucy here is going to get better. The goats out in the yard are going to stay healthy and be well as well. So I appreciate the love and the DMs and the cake that y'all been sending through the Discord channels, the line channels, etc. Cake Fam, y'all are awesome. I appreciate each and every single dang old one of you. So again, here we go through the last couple of packs on the powwow cakers. We've got 2 more people packs to collect here, and we'll see what kind of love is inside of them. Some Gunslinger Kale, 3 times the Starvin' Marvin, 5 times the Lava. We're getting that Officer Bar Brady, 3 times the Principle of PC, and water definitely is the strongest element there from Stan. We're getting a ×2 Poseidon. Let's check this out one more time here and see what's going on here. Oh, thank goodness. The nice little air conditioner kicks on here in Florida. It's balmy today, but we will be in the 30s in a day or 2 here. So we grab an epic there, Pocahontas Randy. Nice amount of rares along the way, and 3 Adventure Twerk to finish it off. Cakers, one final powwow. Definitely. Always want to tell you, Cake Fam, don't forget to bring your towel. Come back, see us on the flip side. We want to do the powwow with you then and there, and with you and everybody else. So come back and see us then. But always remember, until then, Rusty Horror's got much love and much cake for you. And until the very next time, always remember, peace, 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 peace.